I was impressed when I went back and researched his past, how consistent he's been. Even when he was as a state senator in Illinois, giving a now famous speech against the invasion of Iraq, the theme of the speech he gave was not that he was opposed to the war in Iraq, which he was, but that he was not opposed to all wars. And he said in that speech, and he mentioned a number of historic wars, like the Civil War, which he felt were fought for noble and important reasons. But he specifically said that he felt the right target for America's military was Al-Qaeda and its leadership. And he said in that speech that if I had an opportunity to take up arms against Al-Qaeda, I would. Little, I think, did he imagine at that point that someday not only would he be president and be responsible, but that he would possess a tool which really, for the first time in history, makes the American president almost a direct participant in the war. He literally is given dossiers every day of potential targets for drone strikes, and he has to make decisions on a daily basis whether to launch a missile at someone. So he quite literally has been given an opportunity to take up arms against Al-Qaeda. I think what surprised me was that this was not a departure for Obama. It really is a coherent part of his evolution as a public figure and as a elected official. And I think that, I find him to be a very impressive person. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to sit down with him for more than an hour in the Oval Office and ask him questions. And he could not have been more thoughtful and self-reflective and interesting and forthcoming, I think. Just a very genuine person and a delight to talk to. Well, this is not a comment on him personally. I find him to be, as I said, a very impressive guy. But I think that he ought to do a better job of opening up the way they have gone about making these decisions to target people. I think that the drone program troubles me because it basically sets up the CIA and the White House as judge, jury, and executioner for people who are deemed to be terrorists and militants. And I have a certain amount of confidence that they're very careful and that the people who they are targeting they're justified in targeting for national security reasons. But I would like to see that process made more public so that people could weigh in on how that takes place. I think there should be a due process established here that will stand as a precedent for future presidents in different circumstances. And I don't think that the president has done a good job of articulating exactly what those procedures are. I think that's really important, and I'm surprised they haven't done it.